Actually, I'm going to regret talking and eating, so I thought instead that would be a good time to watch through some form videos. Now, shout out to my client Steph, she always sends me form videos, and extra shout out because she is wearing a team t-shirt. So yeah, looks like an even better session because she was wearing an Emily Jane t-shirt. I haven't got food in my mouth, it's just a spot. Excellent. So these are looking a lot better than last week. Just focus on less of a knee bend, so less of a squat movement, and really focus on like pushing your bum back and then driving through. So it's like almost like the equivalent of doing like a hip thrust, but you're just standing up. So that's that. I've just done that now while I eat. Perfect use of time. And yeah, I've also just come back from a sports massage, feel a lot better. I had some right tightness in my chest recently from like going on the dip machine and going too heavy. So I've just actually taken that out of my program now, and I've swapped for bodyweight dips instead, which I'm excited to see how that goes. So it was my first week of doing it this week. But yeah, got back from my sports massage, waved off my sister. If you didn't know, she lives with me, and yeah, she's gone for 2 weeks now, so I'm going to be living alone, which I've never done in my entire life, so wish me luck living on myself for 2 weeks. But yes, I have had my check-in response back from Tom. It was only like a brief little WhatsApp paragraph because he is literally just arrived in Romania today. He's there for like the Romania Muscle Fest show, which is like a IFBB. He's got like 3 IFBB pros competing this weekend. He's got a figure pro, a wellness pro, and I think the other one might be WPD, but I'm not sure. But either way, he's got 3 girls competing, so he's gone over to Romania. Sometimes I think I need to remember that, like, you know, it's okay if you're away, you don't have to like necessarily not do check-ins, because I'm like, oh my god, my clients need a video response. But at the end of the day, like, if I was away, I could get back to them via WhatsApp, which I have done a couple of times. But you know, at the end of the day, like, obviously it's preferred to receive a video from your coach. Like, I was looking forward to getting a video from Tom, but I'm not like, oh my god, like I got a WhatsApp message instead, like my life's over. Do you know what I mean? So it was good to just be like, oh yeah, sometimes you can still crack on with your job whilst like traveling and being away and stuff, and it's okay. The world doesn't end because you responded to a check-in on WhatsApp and not via like Loom or whatever. So the response came in, and Tom was saying that all the show calendars are kind of coming out now, so as soon as 2Pro's calendar gets released, we will pick a show, which is like super exciting. But he was basically saying it's looking like August for me, which means I'll probably be starting prep a little bit sooner than I thought. So in order to do like an 18-week prep, if we backlog from August, we've got middle of July, middle of June, middle of May, middle of April, beginning of April would be like 18 weeks. And that would be if I had a middle of August show. So I'm probably going to be starting prep in like April, which is like 5 months away, or less than 5 months, if you include the fact that we're like on the 11th of November already. So I'm like, shit, that's exciting. I also just asked Tom in my check-in this morning, I'm down to like my last vial of growth hormone, and considering I was saying in my last video about how we're not going to be using any anabolics now until prep starts, I also thought, well, I've got growth hormone in, obviously it's there for recovery purposes and, you know, potential, you know, like mobilizing free fatty acids. So like I take it as soon as I wake up, in the hope that it'll do its job in that sense in a fasted state. But at the moment, like, my body composition's so far from being anywhere near lean that like is it going to make such a massive difference in my body composition? And then I'm like, I want to see like how well I can just recover on my own. So I basically just said, like, do we have to be taking growth hormone right now? Because if I'm not taking any anabolics, it would be nice to just have an extended period of time where I am just like, can just fully say I'm natty and just be natty for like a period of time and just let my body fully do its thing and just eat well, sleep well, recover well. And it'll be interesting to actually see, did the growth hormone make that much of a difference? Because it doesn't for everyone. It's obviously everyone's going to respond individually to anything that they take. So it would be interesting for me to see, like, does it actually work for me? Is my recovery just better now because I'm really optimizing, you know, my sleep hygiene and my nutrition's in a good spot. Or is my recovery good because growth hormone's in there? Obviously, if I just start to feel absolutely battered and I'm not recovering well from my sessions, I might put it back in, because at the end of the day, like, I want my recovery to be good. I want to be smashing what I'm doing at the moment, which is like 5 sessions a week, which I've never done before. I've never trained I would say, like, as intensely with as much volume and being able to recover. So it'd be nice if I was just able to do that naturally. If not, it'll go back in. Potentially it'll go back in anyway when we diet and when I am a bit leaner, and it'll have more of a potential there for kind of body composition purposes. But at the moment, I'm like, wouldn't it be nice to just like leave it and just see what my body can actually do, and actually understand the response that growth hormone might be giving me. At the end of the day, all of this is an experiment that I can then share with you guys. So yeah, we'll see how things go without growth hormone in play. And if I'm still recovering well, then awesome, and I'll be completely natty, and that will be cool to be natty for a while. And if not, then yeah, potentially just put it back in, because I want to continue doing what I'm doing, because I need to be making the progress I'm making at the end of the day. And if I can't recover from what I'm currently doing and I have to drop off volume, when I could just put something back in that was potentially helping my recovery and allowing me to train the way I am at the moment, then I'm obviously going to put it back in, because like I say, I've gone down the assisted route now anyway, so it's of no real detriment to me from that perspective. So yeah, it'll go back in if it needs to, but for now, it's natty life. Woo! Anyway, I've got a client set up to do now. It's like 4:30, even though it looks like it's a lot later. Tragic. So I'm going to get on with that setup now. I've obviously, like, when you've had a sports massage, you come back and your hair's dead greasy because of all the oils, and like I said, you're really going around my chest and into my neck today. So going to have a nice bath this evening and relax. First night on my own. And tomorrow I'm off to my hometown. First time I've been in a couple of years, because my parents don't live there anymore, but I've got a client who I happen to go to school with, so she reached out to me for coaching like 10 years later. I've been coaching her now since like last October, about just over a year, and she's invited me to her wedding reception, which is awesome. And it's in Darlow, because that's where I'm from and that's where we went to school together. So I'm going back to my hometown tomorrow, which is going to be super cool. So it's going to be a little bit of an off-plan day. I have not had anything off-plan in many weeks now. I haven't really had any social interruptions where, like, at the end of the day, I'm not going to go off plan if I don't need to go off plan. But because I'm going to a wedding, I will be having like what they're serving me, which is obviously the polite thing to do when you don't need to not do that. So, like, you know, I'm not prepping at the moment, so I'll be joining in with that, having maybe a drink or two, which will be pretty exciting. And I also need to pack tonight, because I have not done that. I think I've picked my outfit, but not really. So yeah, that's the plan. Set up, pack, bath, and then I will probably see you tomorrow when I'm heading to my hometown, and I might share a little bit of where I'm from with you. Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Do it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Now we're taking
Well done, sir.
Right, okay, who's going to help them on the dance floor?
Wedding complete. not sure how I feel about this chair, to be fair. I've not sat in it yet, just thought I'd do it here. But yes, I've just woken up post-wedding feeling, I don't know, I mean, I don't usually drink obviously, so I had a few drinks yesterday, just in general. Went to my favourite tapas bar from when I was growing up, like it's the kind of place where I went for like my 17th, my 18th birthday. So yeah, it's a favourite. I met my best friend and we went there together, shared some food, shared some sangria, and obviously then I was like drinking at the wedding as well, so had a few drinks. But it was great. I got to see a couple of school friends, so I haven't seen them for 10 years, which is insane, but you know, as we sort of discussed there last night, pretty much none of us have stayed in touch with anyone from school bar like one or two people. It's just hard, isn't it? Just keep in touch with people over the years. You gradually lose contact with people as you move forward in life. But it was so nice to just catch up. It was so good to see Louise looking beautiful and having a good day, bar being slightly stressed. I feel like that's the theme of weddings, like you see the bride and groom and they're like running around trying to like speak to everyone. So, but no, it was a really nice event. I turned up and I walked in and I was like, I don't know anybody here. Oh shit. Literally I was like looking around like, fuck, there's nobody in this room like that I recognised. And I like walked around the corner and then I saw like Lily, who I went to school with. We were like good friends at school as well. So I was like, thank God. And then eventually I saw Louise as well. So yeah, it was really lovely, and it's cool being back in my hometown. It's crazy because my parents left here a few years ago. Like I don't have anywhere to stay anymore here because the friend who came for tapas doesn't live here. She lives in Middlesbrough. But yeah, I've got another friend Middlesbrough way. But apart from that, like everyone's pretty much left this town now. Obviously Louise got married here because that's where her dad is. So yeah, like it's where a family is basically. Like obviously somewhere that I could get married if my parents had stayed is like, oh, get married in your hometown. But yeah, apart from that, I don't really know anyone here anymore, which is weird. But it has been 10 years since I left to go to uni, so yeah, just times change. So I had to book myself a hotel in my hometown, which is a weird thing to do, but you know, it was it's been great. The bed was super comfy, slightly disturbed night's sleep, just because I guess alcohol never really mixes well with sleep, does it? And also like just being in a different bed, different noises that kept like waking me up and stuff. But generally speaking, I'm pretty happy. So yeah, that's that wrapped up. I am going to check the train times now and figure out when I want to go home. I might have a little walk around the town centre first, maybe get some food, and catch you in a bit. Right guys, the weekend is done. We're on Monday now. So, today I'm off to Barnsley. Is that a good accent? I don't know, probably not. Wait till I meet Isabel though. That's who I'm going to meet. So, is a friend who I made through my last coach, Paige. And yeah, this is what is so nice about coaching, I suppose, is meeting other clients and bonding, and I also like to see my clients bonding with each other as well. It's super nice, and just having that support network. But yeah, that's how me and Iz met, and she is Barnsley way, so she trains at the muscle unit, which I've been to a few times. You've seen it on my channel before if you've watched me long enough. It's Rob Taylor's gym, Barnsley Pitbull, so he might be there today. He's a legend in person, as he is on Instagram. But yeah, that's where I'm off to, training upper today. So I'm just preparing some potatoes, which is my absolute go-to carb meal. That's my favourite carbs at the moment. So I thought I'd run out, to be fair, and then I just found this bag in the cupboard and I was buzzing. I was going to have pasta instead. But no, potato will fill me up nicely. I'm going to pack a couple of square bars. I've unfortunately run out of bagels, but yes, we'll see. And yeah, apart from that, I'll see you guys in Barnsley.
next week and next month and this
And that is a session in Barnsley boxed off. I'm back home now, straight into my comfies and hair up. I just like to basically just chill at the second I get home. I don't know about you guys. But yes, it's now nearly 6:30. I've got a client consultation call at 7. The woman who's booked in found me directly through these videos, so that's pretty awesome. I also had someone starting today who found me through YouTube as well, so I'm loving it, guys. I'm loving the new sign-ups that are literally coming straight from watching me. So if you guys like watch my videos and you enjoy them and you feel like, I don't know, like you feel like we'd get on, then generally we will, because like the thing is, like, you'll find me in my absolute purest form on YouTube. It's literally just me chatting and going about my day-to-day life. So I feel like it's a good way to connect with future clients, because it is literally just like I said, we'll definitely get on if you enjoy my videos. So yay. So I'm looking forward to that call. I also have loads of food to cram in. That's what happens when you go away or out for the day. So I think I'm going to have, well, I don't think, I've literally just tracked it into my fitness pal. I'm going to have 2 more bagel thins. I've already had 2. I'm going to have one with Marmite and one with jam. And I've also got a squares bar, a potato and chicken meal and some oats. Yep, at 6:30 I have all this food to eat. And I'm not hungry because I've just had 2 bagel thins and a square bar after the session. But I'm going to get hungry. I'm talking about food now. I'm starting to sense a vibe. Yeah, it's coming. But no, that was wicked, that session. I mean, my upper sessions in general have been really stalling the last few weeks. And then when I kind of sat back, I thought, well, I have literally been doing them since July. And yeah, I feel like it's just time for a new mesocycle. So I'm going to get time later this week to write that up, because I need a bit of a rejig. I need like just a new setup to then progress from, and that'll just give me like a really good kind of mental boost. I'll probably keep my leg sessions fairly similar because they're still progressing, but just up as stalled. But yeah, Isabel, she fully took me through the session. She was like, mate, I'm going to be your coach today. Do everything I say. So I was like, okay. And yeah, it was very high volume. Pretty much every exercise was like a minimum 4 sets. Lots of intensifiers, drop sets, supersets, that kind of thing. But it was fun. I'm probably going to feel a lot of DOMs in my shoulders and arms tomorrow, which is awesome. But yeah, Iz works really hard. So yeah, she's going to be an IFBB pro in the future. I'm sure that's her goal anyway. So always good to kind of be around people that have similar goals to you, but also, yeah, we just really get on well as mates as well. So, which is cool considering there's about 7 years age gap between us. Doesn't matter when you get older. So yeah. Anyway, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Also, I had an email from like the YouTube creators, like as in like the YouTube team, and basically they've explained the algorithm to us. And so like literally for my videos to get pushed, YouTube will push based on what like the audience enjoy, and for you guys to show your enjoyment, you gotta like the video. And my like ratios are very poor. Like I had 30, I had 300 odd views last video and 14 likes. 14. So if you guys could literally just, even if you're watching it on your phone, just scroll a little bit and press a little button. But yeah, a like goes a long way basically in terms of like pushing my videos out so that people similar to you guys who enjoy my videos will then also see my videos. And that is literally the way the algorithm works. That is one of the only ways that the algorithm works. It's all based on viewer enjoyment. So please like the video if you liked it. That would be really cool. And yes, other than that, I'll be back soon. I feel like I'm on a little roll at the moment with the tubes. So I will endeavour to keep them quite regular. Full days of eating to come, more like kind of training run through videos, because I think that a lot of you guys enjoy that as well. And yeah, I'll just keep you updated. Obviously, like I said, we've got 6 weeks left now, really, haven't we, of the year? And then I'll be going into a diet in the new year. And then there'll be like kind of regular changes when I'm dieting as well. So stay tuned. And yes, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.